going back in the same order we went through with good OCs, we're going to start with Medi's good OC. Fuck you, Medi. Medi's bad OC.
This is Starry comment sent in to us by Starry Cat 780. She's a teen pony, so I'm not exactly sure how many age that is, but that's better than fucking a number. Her cutie mark is a shooting star with sparkles.
Sparkles!
It represents her incredible speed and sparkling personality.
Oh, shit.
Damn, son. How fast can you go?
Where'd you find this?
Whoa.
Damn, son. Where'd you find that? Specifically, her favorite color is purple, as you can tell from everything about her.
Except for her eyes.
Except her eyes.
Well, you can't change that. I mean...
Her occupation is that she's a racer sponsored by Sparkling Cider, so she's a sponsored racer.
Ooh.
I actually like that idea. There's one thing I want to cover about this OC. It's, I don't like her color scheme, honestly. I mean, the purple's nice. It's really nice, but her mane shouldn't be this. It doesn't work.
I don't think her colors are at all that good. And this coming from someone who likes...
if her mane was her cutie mark color, it could work.
Could. But...
I don't know. What gets me about it is the fact that the outline is so different from the fill of the coat. Because that always bugs me.
You know, I don't mind that so much, but I'm biased.
But that's because you like black outlines.
I'm very
But that ain't none of my
against it,
business.
and it very much so bugs me.
Go on with your points that you were making.
Yes, like I'm saying, I think that her cutie mark is fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind her cutie mark all that much.
Yeah.
It's honestly not bad. It's not all that bad because it maintains the 3-color spectrum and it's not super stylish. It actually looks like something that'd be in the show. And I feel like it's on this pony specifically, it doesn't fit because it looks so out of place.
The cutie mark?
Yeah. She is all purple and blue, and then bam, yellow.
Exactly, to make it pop.
Pop up?
Yes, except for it doesn't pop because, one, it's hiding underneath the wing.
Well, that's not about the character, though. That's about the posing.
It's still, like, usually with a racing pony, you're not really gonna... It just attracts your eyes away from the face and away from her terrible-looking mane, in my opinion. That looks gross.
It does look like she's bald.
It looks like she's balding.
It's too small. You need to make the hair bigger.
It looks like she hasn't given up yet.
Yeah, she's just combing it over.
And it attracts me right to her flank, and that's not where I want to be attracted to when I'm looking at a pony. I want to see the cute face.
I really like one thing. Like I really like the colors for the cutie mark, but I do think that the coat is just a little bit too dark, specifically for that really, really, really light yellow of the actual stars. I feel like if you tone that down a little bit, and something's gonna have to happen to this mane. I'm not sure. It's just like, because I mean, there's not really much to go off of since it's all just like these purples.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, she's too purple.
It's really purple. I love purple. I feel like we at Eurosi Sucks love purple, but
except for Smooth, who likes blue.
It's okay. I mean, it has moved down my list. Actually, it is now only my 3rd favorite color.
Oh, see?
You bastard. I actually don't. I don't
Orange.
care.
Orange is such a good color.
Orange is a very good color. I agree.
I actually don't care, Smooth. I was just giving
I actually
shit.
do care. Orange is a very good color. You dick.
You are taking the words out of my mouth and using them to make me sound like an asshole. Kind sir.
And also, if you guys remember Mooney Asteroid.
I'm sorry, what?
Mooney Asteroid?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. We had him on the show a while back. He is actually, he actually seems... There's a few photos in here of her and
they got a thing.
Mooney in the same picture.
That's why I recognize that 3rd OC that's in our book. I'm like, haven't we had that on the show? Never mind. Their OCs look a little bit alike.
Starry's twin brother Mooney.
That actually explains a lot. Then
I remember us
Yeah.
talking about that. Actually,
that makes perfect sense, because I'm sitting there looking at like the little thing in the more from Starry Cat 780, and it's like, okay, they kind of have the same mane, and I thought for a second that maybe it was just because the artist isn't showing a variation between their OCs and that they all look the same, but now seeing it, and now that you're saying they're supposed to be twins, yeah, that pretty much makes sense. So good on you. They actually look like they could possibly be siblings.
And I guess with the whole twin thing, you kind of get to step out of my change the main color because they're both monochromatic.
Oh, yeah!
but still change the main color. They don't.
Yeah,
like
still
there
fix the
is
color.
definitely some tweaking that needs to be done, but
I still think it would look better if she had yellow in her mane. I really like this character's backstory for Cutie Mark. It's quite interesting. When she was a little filly, she had really tiny wings, and that led to a lot of bullying in her flight school, to the point where she had to take an endurance exam and she failed. And she thought she'd be expelled. She failed, she thought she'd be expelled. But with a little bit of help from her friends, she was able to pass, and she passed with the fastest time, which got her Cutie Mark, actually.
Huh.
Because how fast she passed this class, because of the help from her friends. So her friends helped her get her Cutie Mark.
Aww.
Oh, how nice of them.
They're the stars around the shooting star.
Aw. that's a totally adorable one. That's my headcanon.
Moving on to the next OC, we're going to take a look at the OCs that I brought to the party. I brought
more
in...
than one?
You bastard.
No, I brought one to the party. I brought in Skydust. She works in the weather patrol, and she can't think of the artist can't think of a good Cutie Mark, so she doesn't have one yet. But I bet that Cutie Mark will be pretty cool. As she grew up, she learned to ignore if ponies bullied her about her markings. She would laugh, pull pranks, and get into trouble. As she grew older, she met some more ponies who became her friends. When she was 13, she moved from Cloudsdale to Ponyville to be closer to her friends. She found a good house near Twilight's Tree, and she goes there to get books. No, you don't. Not anymore, you don't.
Not anymore!
She
Now
loves,
you go there to debate politics.
she loves when she is, and loves her choices that she has made. And yeah, so that's Skydust. Though I would have a problem with her markings if it wasn't for the fact that she had a backstory where other ponies didn't like her markings, that kind of helped build the story and be awesome. But it's more of, I think, the execution of her markings that really bothers or bugs me the most in this one. Like, it looks like a normal, like, regular base that almost anybody would probably use, but it's also the fact that it's a slightly weird base. Like, the fact that the wings aren't anything like what we've seen in the show, which I guess you can do, but it just seems a little jarring. A little bit out there. Not to mention the fact that it's this kind of weird color palette of her being a baby blue and white pony with dark brown hair. It just kind of falls flat. Like, it doesn't do anything. It just kind of is there. What do you guys think?
Like, one thing that, like, kind of bugs me is, like, the execution of the wing confuses me, because it looks like you have the wing going in one direction and then switching directions, and so I am just sitting here trying to understand how it works. I don't like the fact that the markings do seem to be like a pure white. I would not recommend that. Pure whites just generally are not a thing that you should do. They just usually aren't good. I mean, every single time we say this, I'm just like, I've said this before. I feel like I'm repeating myself because I am, but it's just a thing that needs to be said.
What if there was new people to this episode, though? That's why you gotta say it. When it is a prevalent thing that needs to be said.
Yeah.
So, but one thing that I gotta give this person credit for, and that they did do well, is the fact that they do change the stroke when it is. Why did I just blank on this? When it turns white. Wow, that was weird. That was like the weirdest spot ever to blank on. But yeah, I think
white
that
part, a blank white.
Like they change the stroke color when it turns white.
Ignoring the pure white, I really like the actual base, like just the base coat and mane color. I think they're cute together.
Mm-hmm. Really? The coat and mane?
Yeah.
How so?
What do you mean? How so?
Like why would? I don't know. Is there any way you could explain why you like it? Because I don't like that pairing at all.
I don't either.
Brown and baby blue?
I don't know. Oh, like I mean, like I don't know. Just like because like I just feel like I don't know. Like, just like they're both light versions of their colors. I feel like they. I wasn't expecting to get so like accused for
I'm not
enjoying
accusing.
it.
I'm just. I don't see the appeal, but yet you do like it.
Also, what is with half fedlocks?
It's a type in Pony Creator.
Yeah.
It's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
And
It's dumb.
it's not really. It's not even fetlocks.
I
really
wouldn't
just
say
hooves.
those aren't fetlocks. It's just the spot.
Hooves.
But
So hooves.
yeah,
I still
I
think
will
they're
admit
dumb.
they're strange.
I think why I brought it to this party isn't because it's necessarily a bad OC. It's just more of a you can kind of do better with it, I guess. It just doesn't wow anybody. It doesn't do anything crazy. It's just there. But that's it for that pony. Let's move on to Commander.
Okie doke.
Artichoke.
Yes. So, this pony is Golden Fox. I unfortunately was unable to really find any kind of story for him, but I still have things that I can say. First off, like the first thing that when I saw this OC, like that popped into my head was, oh my god, that orange coat is really saturated.
Yep.
I mean, like
so are the blue and the yellow.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the red and the black is pure.
Yeah, there's a lot of problems with this OC, sort of from the
Color-wise.
color aspects of aesthetics, mostly in terms of saturation, and then yes, like Smooth was saying, that the pure black. The first step you'd want to take is tone all those down a bit. Like, a decent bit. And then, I'm really confused by this mane. Because, like, you have the tail, which has, like, it has some shape and form to it, and, like, it's got, like, it goes off the kind of standard ponytail. Like, I could give some tips here and there just to, like, make the flow of it a little bit more consistent and stuff. But the top of the mane it's just like two halves of different manes just sort of slapped on there. Like, it has the front, which is this really, really light and saturated yellow that is, there's no really coherent style to it. It's just sort of this messy, rough mess. And then the back is just like this one strip of blue that was just kind of like, almost like taped on there. And, I mean, if, like, I don't know, I like the color, also, yellow and blue, they can work well together. Blue and orange, we know those can work well together. And you could probably make, yellow and orange work together. But all three of them together, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's just off-putting to my eyes.
I agree with everything you have to say about that. And I want to be known on record that I do like characters that wear socks. I think they're a cute accessory that works with ponies. But I do not like these socks. These socks are badly colored and improperly... Badly colored.
No.
I don't... Grammar be damned, these socks are badly colored. They're poorly colored. I don't care. But it's the fact that they are the quintessential pure black and pure red. Don't do that. You need to desaturate your colors. Drop it a little bit so that they are not pure colors. The one thing that the minute I saw this sent into our folder as part of a request or as a submission was the fact that it was called a puppet rig. This is not a puppet rig. This is not at all able to be called a puppet rig. A puppet rig is not having 28 expressions for the same pose. If you wanted to move this character, you couldn't. Unless you're offering this as an actual download of a real SVG file, right? SVI, whatever. An actual, like, movable, editable file. You can't do that. And there's a whole lot more to make a puppet rig. I've made a couple puppets. And there is so much behind it. The fact that this is just one static image that you can't do anything with, don't call it a puppet. This is like the one thing that I think in the entire time we've been having the show, that this is something where I'm like, no, you need to change that name right now. Like, I'm not...
It's very personal to Mummified.
It's very personal to Mummified because to make a puppet rig takes fucking forever. Like, you need to think about how every part of that character is going to move. How every, like, the eye blink. The eye blink has a five-step process to it over a 14-frame cycle. The wing has a 24-frame cycle with 5 different poses. And then the walk animation alone, you have to think about what's behind that leg, because the minute you turn that leg at all, you're now probably going to have a big giant white gap. And that's going to look terrible. So you need to be covering every point behind it. Like, it's something that I had to learn for myself, that it's, when you make a puppet, you need to have everything figured out. And I can understand if you're using this puppet in, like, a different context or a different frame, well, that's great. But call it, like, an expression set, or something like that, or icon uses, or some other name. But this is not a puppet. You can't move it around at all, which is exactly what a puppet is. You know? Something you can move and articulate and do things with. That's Mummified's big rant for the episode. Somebody else take me off the rant so I don't look like a dick.
The red and the black clash with pretty much all the pony. Specifically the orange versus the black. Like, one thing you want to do with accessories is try to take either colors that complement your OC or colors that can be found in your OC and use it to accentuate. What you don't normally want to do is take just 2 colors of some random variety and just slap them on, because then it will detract. Like, it's just, like, when I look at this, like, especially because of the black just sort of sinks behind, and it just sort of like almost looks like you could, like, cut off right there, and it's always strange and just, like, messes with your eyes. Pure black and pure white, they kind of just do that because of the way we understand it, like, from a digital standpoint. Those are there's nothing like states. There's 2 of them, and they're those 2, and it's really hard to include them as an accessory or on part of your character without them appearing as just emptiness, which they feel like here. Try to, like, figure out at least a main style that matches the tail. You could nitpick the tail and make it a little bit smoother and fit together a little bit more, but at the very least make them match. Specifically match the tail, because that's at least a style for a pony mane.
Alright, so the final OC for this section, or I guess this week as well, is going to be Smooth.
This is Cherry Berry, and before I go into much more than that, I just want to say right here, right now, blue and brown, slate, and light tan. It was here the entire time. A good blue and brown. It's here. It exists.
Smith's so happy.
I am so happy.
I'm so happy for you,
I
Smith.
like those colors so much.
I'm so happy. This actually, yeah, I was surprised there for a second. I almost took this as an actual bad OC, but I forgot you and your good part too. I was like, okay, you're a bad OC. Clicked open. How can you say this is a bad OC? And then I'm like, oh wait, good part too.
Yeah, I've been gone for a while.
I forgot.
People have forgotten.
Mummified's forgotten.
Yeah. Yes. Besides the fact that she is cute, she was the only Pegasus born to an Earth Pony family, where, entire Earth Pony family, where tradition of Earth Pony family, and she's just kind of like...
Well, here's a wild card.
So most of her distant family doesn't really know that she's a Pegasus. She just kind of know, or they just kind of know that she exists, and it's like, oh, Mr. Barry, I guess. What? How's your daughter Cherry doing? She's fine, just working on her cherry part of the farm. Which, by the way, she works especially well with cherries. Her talent is berry picking kind of thing, and specialty in cherry stuff like that. Talent isn't just berry picking, it's growing berries. I'm sorry.
But that would be part of it.
She isn't really a big fan of others knowing she's a Pegasus, but she doesn't really hide it. She just kind of whatever. Of her family, of other people or other ponies, just in general around her, she's probably fine with. But family, yeah. She likes to play video games with her friends, and she is a generally cheerful mare, and she just likes to have a good time. She is known as the berry mare because with her abnormally large wings, she is actually able to hold a lot of berries, most likely cherries, a giant portion of them, as she sells. She's semi-good with, one-on-one interactions and stuff like that, and she's good at being part of a crowd, but she is not good at being the center of attention. Once all eyes go to her, all of a sudden, everything is not okay. Just fine in general, and then all of a sudden, everyone's looking at you, stage fright, everyone's looking at you, you're just like,
Sounds like a friend of mine.
Sounds like a lot of people in existence. Realistic.
Yeah.
So why exactly is this your bad OC?
Because I liked the other one a little bit more.
God damn it.
And lastly about Thing, she just sells the berries and stuff because she's good at growing berries, especially cherries. She's not good at cooking at all, in the slightest.
Well, then I know one OC that could actually help her then. Cherryberry should go meet Cherry Coke. It'd be a perfect mix. A pony who's really good at growing cherries and a pony who's really good at making cherry-themed treats.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good mix.
Yeah.
Cherry Coke was last week?
Yeah. There was
my OC from last week. She was my bad as well.
It was okay.
Yeah, I think the color palette is really good.
It's freaking beautiful. I mean, keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, keep going.
God damn it. So I'm
Her color palette is so good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Keep going.
You're not sorry at all, are you? You're not sorry in the slightest.
I mean, I'm gonna let you finish here, but real quick, that slate and that freaking really light,
so I was just wondering
the way
she draws her wings,
and the fact that her eyes are red like cherries matches her cutie mark is beautiful.
Oh my god, and the way she does that little white outline on the back leg to help signify the difference.
I think
so
she should
good.
put her color scheme on the character sheet. That'd be really nice.
Good. Yeah,
Like, fuck you guys. I want to, like, vote for this for, like, my best OC of the week. Like, I may break the rules and be like, nope, I'm gonna vote for that one.
No, fuck you.
Fuck off, dude.
Fuck you.
You don't get to do that.
We've never
You do
gotten
not
to
get
do
to
that,
do that.
therefore you're not able to.
I want to so bad.
I've wanted to multiple times in the past because of Smooth.
Fuck you, Smooth.
Bastard.
But yeah,
I always pick the ones I like a little bit more, but you guys always like my bad. And I'm like, why don't you like the good like I do? I mean, I'm glad you like the bad because I do also, but why do you like the good more?
But anyways, the thing I was saying is like, so is there cutie mark like the part where it starts with the leaf on the thing with the heart cherry things? I'm assuming.
Yeah, because it looks like that is typography. The word art.
Yeah.
Word art.
Whatever. Also, it's really cute that the cherries are little hearts. That's adorable.
Yes, that is freaking adorable.
It's super cute.
Was there anything in the description about her loving things, or other than cherries?
She loves being happy. She loves having a good time with her friends. She just likes bringing smiles to people.
She's
She's
really
cheerful and
cheerful.
likes being cheerful and helping others be cheerful.
Yeah, cute.
I like this OC. The strokes, the shading, the outlines, the anatomy, story, cutie mark, the background.
She's really quickly, the only thing that's bugging me is the fact that the fucking back leg, the farthest back leg, looks like it's being cut off by a stroke of white. And really, it's bugging me. I'm sorry.
outline.
God damn
That's
it.
a style thing.
No,
It kind of is still good. It kind of is still good,
just
Commander.
bugs me.
It's still good.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's not gonna like make me dislike the character, but it just bugs me.
Fuck, this character's so good. Fuck you, Smooth. God. Why do we have you on this show?
I don't know.
Ugh. Okay,
I ask myself that every night.
final words on this character then, Smooth.
She's incredibly cute. The slate and the brown.
Oh my god!
It's
so good.
so good. And she's incredibly cute. Did I already say that a few hundred times? I should have.
Why don't you say it a few hundred more?
Stop.
She's really
Go.
cute. She's really 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 cute.
He's gonna
She's
do
really
it,
cute.
too.
She's really
He's
cute.
probably
She's really
gonna be.
cute. She's really cute. Cute.
Moving on, since that is the last bad OC for this week, let's move on to the voting. Voting for voting for good OCs first. Okay, so I brought
dear Lord.
in Feather Flight by Butterscotch. Commander brought in Sail by Based 13. Medi brought in Pinpoint by Zelta Zella. What?
It's not by base 13.
Oh, I apologize. It was not by Base 13, but it was done by somebody. But this character sheet...
Aprifox.
Aprifox.
I put it in the Google Doc, dude.
Aprifox. I understand,
I
but
did
I'm
that
not
for
looking
you.
at the Google Doc right now. I'm looking at all 4 pictures. Anyway, and then Pinpoint by Zelta Zella, and then Xanon by Zonon-Shadow-veil.
Actually, the pony's name is Shadow-veil.
Flip table. Going back in the same order that we presented it, not voting for the same OC that you brought to the party. Medi, who do you vote for this week?
I like Sail the most this week. You guys didn't seem to like him all that much. I thought he worked really well, and I thought his colors looked really nice, and I thought his key mark was okay.
Okay. Oh god, shit. Fuck. Okay. Sneakiness, while glowing, does not make sense. Having a target on your butt when you're supposed to be in the military is kind of a hazard. But being fucking cute? I like that.
Now that's something I can get behind.
That's something I can get behind. Heyo. So I'm going to vote for Pinpoint. Commander!
Oh
Who do you
god,
vote for?
it's just decisions. Oh, like I really like Pinpoint, but I also really like Shadow-veil. And I'm like, oh.
What about Feather Flight?
It was okay.
Oh.
Sorry, modified, but
Oh, wait, what about Cherryberry?
I also really like Cherryberry, but
Our show is unfair.
Well, that's true. That's been proven since, like, episode 1.
Yeah, I wanted to vote for Smooth for good OC.
I wanted to vote for Smooth, bad for good, but
Who do you want to vote for good this episode, Commander?
it's such a hard decision, because it's just so hard. I think I'm honestly gonna have to give it to Shadow-veil, because the crystals kind of bug me, but it's just, there's so many things I honestly really liked about the OC.
Smooth? Who do you vote for?
I vote for Pinpoint. I'm so glad you didn't vote
Okay.
for Pinpoint, because I knew, like, from the start, I'm like, I'm going to be voting for Pinpoint, aren't I? Freaking dang it. Oh no. Mummified voted for Pinpoint, and if Commander does too, this is going to be very one-sided.
I was really worried that you were going to vote for Featherflight. I was like, this is set up to be a perfect 4-way tie. And it's like, okay, good. Ready! You win!
I win.
Congratulations.
Yay! Moving on.
That's the happiest we've ever been for any of us winning, ever.
Yeah, right?
Who's not
Pretty
yourself?
Yeah,
Pretty sure that's
the
true.
winner is always like, hi guys, and everyone else is just like,
Suck it, noob! Suck it, noob!
Anyway, so moving on to bad OCs. I brought Skydust by Lightning Wing 1, 2, 3, 4. Commander brought in what's the name again, Commander?
Golden Fox. It's on the
Golden
Google Doc
Fox.
again.
Sorry, I'm not looking at the Google Doc.
I put it there specifically so you could see it, though. And I told you about
By who again?
PPGZXRRBZ123.
Many brought in Starry Comet by Stray Cat 780. And then Smooth brought in Cherryberry by M. Cage. Back in the same order. So, Medi, who do you vote for? For the pony that is the worst. Or lacks the most this episode.
Stardust. I don't like Stardust all that much.
Skydust?
Skydust, whatever. See?
Really?
That's how much I don't care about her.
True to form. I'm gonna go with the sunny set guy.
What?
Golden Fox?
Golden Fox, that's the one.
That wasn't even
Wow.
close.
I apologize.
Like, at least Medi's bullshit name was close. I think I'm gonna have to give it to Starry Comet this time.
And Smooth.
You. Look at this decision I have to make. You. Glad I didn't get any votes. Not glad you all got one vote, so I have to choose the winner.
Yeah, it's all that
Suck it.
you.
That's what you get for bringing in a good OC for bad OCs.
You.
Suck suck it, nerd.
You jerks. But I think I'm gonna have to side with Mummified on this one. Golden Sun?
Thank
Fox.
God.
Fox. Dang it.
Fox. I don't know why. I don't.
I'm so glad.
Oversaturation pains my eyes. That's
Colors.
one part, and also the hairs.
So, looks like Commander won bad OC this week. Congratulations, Commander, and congratulations, Medi.
Ow.
So, Medi, what kind of questions do we have for this week?
This question was sent in to us by Dark Fox Author. What's your favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
My favorite breakfast would probably have to be like some, I don't know, maybe like waffles with like nice syrup just drizzled all over it and sausage, but not all on the same plate. There's nothing I hate more than syrupy sausage.
Really?
I don't like that. I don't like it when they mix. I want my sausage on a separate plate so that the syrup doesn't get all meaty and sausagey. Lunch would probably be like, I don't know, probably go out to some Mexican place and like grab a chimney or something, or like a burrito, and then dinner, turkey and potatoes and stuff. I guess I don't know. I like that dinner. That's pretty tasty. I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe add some eggs to my breakfast. I don't know. I kind of just, like, I don't know if you recognize this from last week, but I kind of just go with the flow and just whatever I feel like at the time.
I actually have my thing set in stone for what I'm thinking. Surprising. So my favorite breakfast would have to be an omelet. Like, I don't like, as long as it has like a lot of meat in it and maybe some like jalapenos with some like hot sauce. Delicious. I love omelets. For a lunch, I mean, I think I like a nice like homemade burger just with a bunch of stuff on it. I mean, it's pretty standard. And then for dinner, it would have to be my dad's spaghetti, because I'm Italian and he makes really good spaghetti.
Wait, you're Italian?
I'm half Italian.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm 50% Italian.
That's what half is. Thank you for breaking that down for me.
Well,
It's
I
like
thought-
1
I thought-
over 2. It's like a 50%, yeah. I think you got this one.
I just thought you might not understand since you didn't know.
I didn't know that you were
like
Italian.
when you say like 100% is 1, it would be like 0.5.
Oh, I thought like it would be like 2, 3.
Yeah. No, but I am Italian, and my dad needs to stop putting goddamn vegetables and just put meat because it tastes better when it's like that.
I am the disgusting fat American of the group, and I really like, for breakfast, it's like one of my favorite breakfasts to start off the day is like 3 McDonald's hash browns and like a little bit of barbecue sauce to go with the side of that, and like a soda of choice. And then for lunch, like a large, like a hamburger. Usually it's a McDonald's hamburger.
God damn it, Betty.
And a side of fries, which are usually McDonald's fries.
For your choice. This is your choice best, like, breakfast and lunch. McDonald's.
I'm a fat American. I understand. I'm sorry. And then for dinner, some. No, I'm kidding. For dinner, something. Yeah, I never really saw the difference between lunch and dinner, honestly. Like, I guess dinner's more like just snack for me. So it's probably a combination of like fucking mozzarella sticks or the same thing I had for lunch. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible eater. I'm sorry.
And pancakes, dry ramen noodles, peanut butter sandwiches, and cereal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All of them. Because those are the only things I like ever eat. But I eat them whenever the hell I want.
That makes a lot of sense. That sounds like smooth.
Fruits are nice too, but I never eat them because I never have them.
Alrighty, that's about all the questions we have this week.
Medi, tell them where they can submit OCs, and where they can leave comments, and where they can ask questions, if they feel so.
You can submit your OCs and questions to us at eurocsucks.deviantart.com, at eurocsucks at twitter.com, eurocsuckspodcast@gmail.com, and eurocsuckspodcast.tumblr.com.
Fantastic. I am so happy on the way that you read those answers. Now, we're steaming
I love reading my answers every week.
Yeah.
This show is.
You said it, I'm so happy with the way you read those answers.
Sorry. Anyway.
Well, I did answer his question. Where can they submit?
Yeah, exactly. So, steaming right along through this big giant block we have going on. We've done Pegasus, we've done unicorns. Well, next week is going.
Because who gives a shit about fucking Earth ponies?
Yeah, no, fuck Earth ponies. No, actually, we are doing Earth ponies next week. So if you have any Earth ponies at all, feel free to send them in. That if you want them reviewed, we'll take a look at them and add them to the pile. Also, keep sending in weird or other OCs. This will really help us build a larger pool of characters we can pull from.
A larger audience of people to watch us afterwards.
Yeah. And more people will be interested and possibly send in OCs. And I don't know where I'm going,
happy 3,000 subscribers. We never mentioned at the beginning of the episode because no one remembered it.
Yay!
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, we reached 3,000 subscribers.
Anyway, keep sending in those characters. We're trying to round out episodes. And if we get to at least maybe 5, then we can actually go out and find some. But there's a lot that are at like 2 or 3 right now. Mm-hmm. So if you have a dragon, if you have a changeling, or if you have a zebra, send it on in. Also, I totally am happy that Smooth could be here for this episode.
Yay!
The fact that we have a somewhat pseudo Pegasus available for the Pegasus episode.
No.
I know you're a changeling, but still, it's the fact that we can have you.
But your pony form is a Pegasus, which is more Pegasus than any of us.
Yeah, you are more Pegasus than the Pegasus of any Pegasus.
Yeah, I'm not nearly as lame as all of you guys.
I can cast a spell to walk on clouds. I don't think I need your shitty-ass fucking wings.
Either way,
wow, that's so amazing.
I have been your host, Mofi Thunderbirds. I've been joined by
Commander Sparkle,
Medi Bobo,
and Smooth Sailing.
And remember, folks, your OC sucks.